I'm sorry, I was doing all kind of videos to like promote my handbags that I made, my slashy bags or whatever. You can just put your groceries or whatever in. And so I painted some of those and did a little videos, but then over on my Instagram page and my okay, and over on my Instagram page and my Facebook page, you will see me doing little dance videos, showing off my purses. And so they're drying, but actually I made those videos while they were wet. And luckily, I didn't get no paint in my wig, didn't get no paint anywhere. And I was like demonstrating how to put stuff in it, take stuff out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Well, I'm on. So hold on a second. Let me get started here. I know I got on a little bit early because I demonstrating how to put stuff in it. Let me see. Yeah, you know, because I figured I'd come on, say hi to all of you, okay, and do some art. And so they're over there drying. Actually, my bags, my bags that I had. So hold on a minute, everyone. I'm gonna show you everything. And thanks for coming on with me earlier today. But this is just art on mania around me. Look at this. This big piece is off the chain. I mean, oh my gosh, there's so many things I was doing today. I've got paint. We're going to tap out some things tonight. Maybe one or two things. I ain't going to hold you. But like, I'll pour some sugar on you. I'm sitting down. Pour some sugar on you. Come on and fire you up, right? So, I was busy doing that. I had to reframe that one over there, that big one that I done, that had all the information on it, you know, the messages, right? So I had to reframe that today. I took a little ride. All of you came with me. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. And so I just made some little videos showing you my beautiful purses. Well, they're just like bags that you can throw anything in. I love them. I have some for my beauty business. I made this one here for my beauty business. And so I had this one for a while. But the art ones, I made some of those actually over there drying. So when I made that video, when I made those videos on my Instagram page and my YouTube page and my Facebook page of me dancing with the bags, they were wet at the time. I can't believe I done that and not got paint anywhere, right? So I have my beauty business on the back and the piece of art. I will be making a video tomorrow, making a piece of art on there. So hold on a second. Ooh, everything's falling. Oh my God. Hold on a minute, everyone. We've got stuff falling here. Hold on a second. I've got video falling. And it's hot. Okay. So everything's falling. I don't know why. I've got my iPad here falling, which I need to gauge the comments on. Let's see. Hi, everyone. Let me get the comments here too. All. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. And so we're going to do some art. Can you see my outfit? This is what I had on today. Sure. Can you see? Yes. Yeah. So I just have my flip-flops on. There we go. All right, everybody. So we're going to tap out some art tonight. Let's see what comes out of this because there's got to be some great art that comes out of this night because then they will go on t-shirts. I'm going to be this. I got to scour through the arts and see which ones have the most scariest, strangest faces on them, right? The art that just takes somebody's breath away because they will go on t-shirts, everybody, right? Thank you, honey. Thank you, baby. It's my wig, but thank you. But I got the paint here, and I'm gonna take my intuition to wherever it wants to go tonight, everybody. Come on now. I think we're gonna start out with an album that's already scratched up. Because see, there's albums here that aren't scratched yet. Well, they're scratched, but you know what I mean? Like not roughed up enough for art. So we've got to do that. I think I actually only have two like these are the only 45s that I have left. I'll have to get more. So the little 45, they're the only ones I thought to do art on. But I have to get some more, So yeah, the bags are really neat, everyone. They're over there drying. I'll show you in a minute. I turned the fan on so they can dry some. But if you go into my Instagram page at Tina M. Wright BeautyBabe, and my Facebook page, Tina M. Wright, you'll see the blue check on both of them, so you'll know it's me. I did a little video with my purses. And so we'll see that. So let's get some art. I'm going to try to, I have to rough these albums up really good so the art sticks to that, because if you don't rough the albums up, then the art will not stick to it. This side is for dancing. Right? If you, the art does not stick to this, everyone, unless you use like car art, auto art, or something like that, then it'll stick to it. But if you're using the acrylic art, it will not stick to it. So remember that. Thank you. I always wear skirts. I have like hundreds of skirts with all different kind of stuff in it. That's my style. But let me scratch this up. So all right, I'm going to scratch this up, and let's see what this art is for tonight. I can't wait. I do have a few pieces of art that I'm actually, that are on the album that are so unbelievable that they will go on t-shirts, because they are that cool and that unique and that euphoric. So they will go on to the album. Let me turn this off. Okay, so I don't know where to start, because I actually, for the video, when I went to do it, I laid out these colors, which normally I don't do the art on, because when you're making serious art or art that you want to see faces or something, unless you're incorporating that, that's how it is with my intuition. So I'm just going to use the black, the gray, and the white like I normally do, but I'll infuse some of those colors. Let's see what happens for the night with this art. Let's see let's see what my intuition taps out tonight, everybody. Let's find out. Let me take you down to the album. Let's take you down to the album, everybody. Let's see what's going on tonight. Let's see my intuition. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what kind of beautiful art that that my mind wants to go to. This has got, I'm going to say, okay, intuition, take me to the most remote planet of the earth, in the world, in the universe, right? Right, just take me there. So that way, that could be the most beautiful piece of art ever, right? You got to get the most beautiful piece of art ever. And I just love how my mind just goes like all over the place, because it makes the best art when your mind just goes everywhere, right? Because that's how it is with my intuition. It's like when it can go and take you somewhere, that's where it's the most effect. That's where the beautiful part of the art goes, and I love it. So I'm going to infuse some of this green. I don't know if you could see that, but that I just got that green just today when I was out at the Dollar Tree, and it looks really cool. And so I'm going to infuse some of that around the art, everyone. So thank you for riding with me today. I know it was probably rambling, but hey, that's a good drive, right? When you can ramble. She's a rambling machine. Look at this piece of art, and you don't need much, everybody, to make a piece of art. Now I might infuse a little bit, but this is gonna be, look at this. This is so powerful and so unique. But you do see that green in there, right? Do you see that? And that's what really pulls out the euphoric part of the art, is like when you see those little those nuggets of something that were meant for you to see. I love it. I really do. So I'm going to just like move this around and kind of put just whatever my intuition wants me to put this. And wherever I'm supposed to like just take this away. I think that that's the beautiful part of art. Look, is when you can take your mind to the next level. And you don't even need to do very much to do that. But we can actually see a face in this. Look, I can see a face. So, you know, I love it because when you can see a face in there, that is what people love so much in my art is when they can look at it and see a face. They love it so much. No, it's art. It's not makeup. Look at that. That is so beautiful. And so I love this. So people are going to love this so much that it's, and it doesn't take much to do this art. Well, I guess if you don't know how to do it, I guess it'll take a lot. But I'm so used to doing my tap art that I can just do it with my eyes closed. So, oh, you want to see my hands? Oh, look. I got this. I made this into a ring. Everybody, I know everybody loves looking at everything. I love big gaudy jewelry, and I make the big gaudy jewelry. And so I got this actually at Michael's, and it was a necklace, but I turned it into a ring. It's pretty. I thought it was pretty cool. See that? So it's actually there. You go. I thought it was pretty cool. Hey, I don't know. All right. So that one there turned out really, really, really nice. No. Hi, how are you doing, everybody? Hi from Portland. Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming on. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, everybody, because this is intuitive tap art readings tonight. And I don't even know what's going to be on these albums tonight. I'll be honest with you. The albums are so beautiful. Oh, I just love the albums, everyone. It's not just about, it's like the albums just pull out this love song. And it makes my my art just so wild. I love it. Hi, Portugal. How you doing? How you doing? I love you. I love you. Hearts all over the world tonight, right? Hearts all over the world. That's how it is on here. Everybody's from all over the place. That's how I like it. That's how I like it. Everybody's from everywhere, right? I love that. I'm serious. When you can get people that watch your channel from all over the world, you can't beat that. Like there's something about it. There's something beautiful about it, right? There's something like so amazing about it. So I'm gonna rough this up and just like I said, if you're doing art on an album, you have to use sandpaper or anything to rough that album up, because if not, don't throw away an album that is scratched. You just make art out of it. But you have to rough it up really good with sandpaper or a grinder, because if you don't, you're not going to get a good piece of art out of it. You're just going to get, it's going to peel. And so you have to really rough it up. And that's what I'm doing right in front of all of you. I'm sorry. I've been busy just trying to, I was doing stuff all day and then went for that ride. Remember, you all went with me, I guess. That was pretty cool. So, what's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody been up to? So, you really got to give it a good scratch, everybody. Even though it's scratched, it's not scratched good enough, because if you can still see shine in there, it's not scratched good enough. You have to really go in and use some power to do a little scrubby scrub, right? You have to really get in there, and you have to really use your muscle, actually, unless you have a grinder. If you don't have a grinder, listen, you're doing it like I am. Don't forget to hit the like, everybody. Come on, get this girl over a damn 3,000 mark. It's like going up a hill with flip-flops, right? Going up Mount Everest with the flip-flops. I love you. Don't forget to hit the like, everybody. But, so I'm scrubbing this. I can't wait to find out what's on this and what's going to be on this board, everybody. What are we going to see tonight? Let's see what we see tonight. And it's Sunday, so I won't hold you up too long, because I will be on tomorrow making art and doing all, just doing the the complete round tomorrow, right? I'd make my social rounds tomorrow. So everybody, don't forget to go over to my Instagram page, Teen M Wright BeautyBabe. It has the blue check, and look at my videos, and then don't forget to go to my Facebook page, Teen M Wright, and you'll see the blue check, and you'll know it's me, because you know how there's everybody has everybody's name, right? I mean, seriously, you have to get the blue check, right? Seriously, so darn it. All right. So just like I said, everyone, you gotta rough it up. I know you aren't used to. Let's see what this has to say, everybody. Let's see what's going on tonight on this Sunday, this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. And listen, I always get paint on my clothes, but oh, Jason, I didn't get to talk to you today, honey. I was busy. You know. Hey, thank you, JJ. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. But I didn't, like everybody, I get paint all over my clothes. Like my skirts, I have hundreds of these skirts and hundreds of these tights. So if you see me wearing these gray tights, do you realize I have a boatload of them? I got so many of these, I just interchange, right? But I get paint everywhere. Like literally there's paint on this skirt. But the nice thing about acrylic art is it'll come out in the wash, okay? It just comes out in the wash sometimes. Sometimes it depends what you're wearing. But normally, I mean, I've worn my good stuff on here, my good skirts, and it has actually came out, but I don't care. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I ain't fixing the work. That's just the beauty of art. If it comes out, it comes out. All right. It's just clothes. It's just clothes. That's right, Jason. And Mr. Butch said, thank you for caring, everybody. I talked to Mr. Butch. He didn't say too much. Everybody, when you're going through cancer like Mr. Butch is, you know, you're not in happy days, you know what I mean? All right, so look at this. So let's see what's going on. Let me see what we're going to tap out tonight. Hi, Wisdom. I don't know. No, there isn't. I might make one like like those Ajmer. Is that what it's called? Where I didn't make one yet, but I want to. I probably will eventually. So here's my red. I use so much red that I have to put it in a big container because that's one of my signature colors that everyone, you know, always wants me to tap with is red. So I always put it in a big tub now, and my black and my gray and my white are like my main colors, but then I just put in other colors. So I have that over there. But yeah, send in prayers, right, Jason and Mr. Butch? Yeah, so I talked to him today, and he just lets me ramble and rattle and roll. He's not Mr. Talker. I call Mr. Butch up on the phone, and it's like I'm talking to myself. It's like, Mr. Butch, are you there? Like, do you ever call people? You know, old school. I have old school friends, everybody. Like all my friends are old school. Mr. Butch is like 70 something, Will is 80 something. I have old school friends. So like, if you like to talk, all they'll do is sit and listen to you, right? They'll sit and listen, you know, because they're old school. They ain't got time to be fitting in to do all that talking and stuff. But I'm going to use this really cool this kind of fuchsia. I remember my mom and my dad, we were at my aunt's house for something. I don't even know what it was. And we didn't even realize it. And we all came and we were color coordinated with this fuchsia color. No joke. We all had like fuchsia. I had like a fuchsia skirt or something. I had a fuchsia skirt. My mom had this top, with fuchsia flowers. My dad had a fuchsia something. It was weird. I have a picture off to show you. We all came and we all had this color in our clothes. It was so weird. And we took a picture. And we didn't even realize it. And we were here all finessing together, right? Let me take you down to the board, everybody, and show you what I'm finessing about right here, right? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's just try to create something. And this feels slimy. I have no idea. This feels like slimy. Oh, I don't even know about, this is gross. But I like, this feels gross and slimy, but I like what it's doing. But it's like the grossest slimy paint. I don't even know what the heck. I just got this today and it's like slimy. But it's making this really, really sexy, like, euphoric. I'm going to add a little bit of the, the pink in just to kind of euphoric out and see if we can kind of come up with something so rare and so unique. Look at this. It's almost like you're looking into the atmosphere, because I get criticized and people go, oh, space don't look like that. Hey, your interpretation and my intuition is two different things. You believe what you want to believe and let my intuition believe what it wants to, right? So you know what? Everybody's interpretation of things, I go to my intuition goes to the outer guts. I don't know where you're heading. But this is beautiful. And this is sellable because people will like, this is so beautiful. Everybody, you can check out my online store, online arts gallery at www.spaceartbeauty.net. Look at this, everyone. And I'm not even done, I don't think, with it yet. Look. Wow, look at it raging through. Look at that. I love this. It doesn't take much. Look at that. Yes, Jason, look at that. That is insane how that just rages through. It's beautiful and euphoric. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love that. I love how that looks. I love it. And that must be like some type of new paint, because I don't know what the heck I got. Wait a minute. Am I sitting on? That must be some type of new paint, because it's all slimy and everything. But look at the results. Look at that. It's incredible. That's absolutely amazing. Let me see if I make sure I got. That's incredible. It went on so slimy and woo! Ugh! It went on really. Look, it's sliming out of my hands, everybody. It's so damn slimy. It dropped. I've never seen paint like that. And I know it didn't even move. It didn't even move off the board. It didn't even move off. It didn't even move off the album. That's how slimy it is. That is weird. Hold on a second. Let me grab it. Okay, so here, it actually dropped, and it didn't even move out of here. It's still here. It is so slimy, and it's like, it didn't even budge the art at all. I think it didn't even budge it. It didn't even scratch it. It didn't do anything to it. I thought it would. It fell. Look at that. That's powerful. Isn't that? No matter how you look at that. It swallows me. It swallows. What swallows me? Look at that. It's awesome. That is so neat. But I don't have any more over here. I have it over there. I'm going to check that out. Let me grab that. I actually want to see what the heck that is, because I want to see what is that, because that is different looking. Hold on a minute. That's real different. Let me grab that. It's here. Okay. Oh, you know what? Tempa. You know what? I have no idea. This is. Oh. I've never worked with this kind of paint before. I wasn't even looking at it, everyone. This is a water-based soluble paint. I've never worked with water-based paint before in my life. It's a Tempa paint, water-based. I've never worked with this. It's slimy. I've never worked with that, because normally when I get this, it'll, it won't be, it's not like this. I've never worked with water-based. I've never done that. So I hope and pray to God it stays on there. I don't know. We'll see when it's dried and high shined. I've never worked with, I only work, yeah. So I don't know. I have no idea. One moment, everybody. Let me grab something. What is this? What are these? See. Okay, I'll show you the difference, everyone. I'll actually show you the difference. And you'll see why I made that kind of boo-boo, okay? You'll see why I made that boo-boo in a minute. Now, do you see this? This is why I made the boo-boo. If you look at here, I'm used to grabbing this paint. Now, don't just look the same as this, like the packaging. But look here. I didn't read it. It's supposed to say acrylic. I didn't even look at it to see that it says water base. I didn't see that. I just saw that it's the packaging and it's normally in the same spot as the acrylic paint is. I work with acrylic this first time ever. It's really slimy, but I like the effects of it. But it's very slimy. I hope it stays on the board when it dries. We'll see if it stays on like that and the high shine goes over that. I'm kind of curious how the high shine is going to go over top of that, since it is a water-based paint. The painting appears to, yeah, well, it's an album. What do you want? Jason, it's an album. It appears to consume me. I have no idea it's an album. I'm a tiny woman. I'm a skinny lady. Is it consume me? I don't know. But look at that. It does look awfully big tonight, doesn't it? This album looks awfully big tonight, but it's not. It's just a regular album. But that's beautiful. Look at that piece of art in that album, everyone. That's cool. And so I'm anxious to see. I'll tell you what, it's holding on. Normally, acrylic paint dries real dull. And so that's really holding itself. So, but I'm going to try something different. I want to see what it looks like on this board, because I've never worked with water-based art paint before. I'm going to try it on the board with the acrylic, see what works. So let me see. Let me grab this board to hold that board. And let me just rough this board up a little bit. Even though this board is already roughed up, I'm going to give it a little bit more roughing, just so I can actually get a grip on it. Now, let's see what kind of art we come up with tonight on here, because I'm not going to, let's see. I'm going to mix the acrylic with the water-based art. Let's see. Intuition, tell us what is going on tonight. Show us a beautiful piece of art tonight, Intuition. It is worthy of all praise. Yeah, it does. Everything's consumed. There's a picture in the back. It's consuming me. So let's see. I'll take you the whole ways down to the paint, everybody. And let's just, I'm going to take you. I know it appears large tonight. I don't know why. It's appearing large tonight. So I'm going to take this water base, and then this is acrylic on here. And let's see, it's slimy as, oh crap. Ugh. I tell you what, that kind of grosses me out. It's so slimy. It kind of just grosses me out. Ugh. It is that slimy. Ugh. It just makes me sick. It makes me want to throw up. It's so gross. But let's see what kind of euphoric. It is holding steady. Okay, whatever. Jason, are you being mean tonight? Are you fixing to be mean tonight, Jason? You better just, come on, Jason. If you start falling apart, we got problems, right? Come on now, stop. Okay, so look at this. So look at this. It is holding, and I'm going to take it up, and it's real. Look how slimy it is. And I'm just going to take it. And however my intuition lays this out is going to be on this board. And I'm going to mix some of this white down through it. And we're going to make some badass art here tonight. We're fixing to see this art and the message, because there's a little message coming through. I There's a message. There's always a message anymore coming through, right? It's like, when isn't there a message coming through, Tina? I have no idea. There's always a message coming through the pipeline here, right? Always a message. There's never a dull moment of on this show when there's not an intuitive message coming through. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's just. But look at that, everyone. I don't know why it's appearing bigger tonight. Who knows? But look at this. I'm just using my intuition to swish this around, and boy, is it ever. It's really popping out stuff, and it's doing its thing tonight, and it's showing itself. Look at this, everyone. This is now the water base with the acrylic mix. Yeah, that's right. Look at this. It's weird. It's like it takes you, but then you see a face right here. That's how incredible it is. Look at that. It shows you some type of face. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Jason. Yes, absolutely, Richard. It does give you that kind of vibe, right? But I'm anxious to see how this is going to dry. I'm going to kind of, give this some tap in here, because I don't like it to look at that. I needed to put that in there like that, and throw it around a little bit, because look at that, because so you can really, 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 it's like something in the sky. But then you see that face right there. Look at that. See that man's face right there? Wow. We actually see a face tonight. Tomorrow we'll probably see a couple if it's dry. Well, I can't believe it. I'll have to get some. If this works with this paint, and when I high shined it, oh, I love it, because how slimy it is. It just puts you in a groove. Down here, you see something weird, everybody. What the hell is this creature down here doing? What is this? That is strange, everyone. Did you just see this creature down here? Look, everybody, look right here. That is weird. That is honestly weird. Look at that. That is awesome. That is gripping. I love it. We've got like one board, and we've got one board and two albums that are just breathtaking. I mean, and tonight we're only 32 minutes into it, and I've tapped out 3 pieces of art. Right? Seriously, only 32 minutes, 33. But I'm trying to think. Let me try. Let me mix it up. What do we got here? We've got this other color. I'm going to mix in with that and see if this really, really, really takes it to the next level. I'm going to see something. I'm going to see if I see any more faces. Yeah, that's mysterious. I know. Don't call me the mysterious one. My son named me the mysterious one. He says, Mom, you are the mysterious one. And so he came up with a cream for my beauty line called the Mysterious One. And it's named after me. My son did that. My son named me the Mysterious One. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree or Michael's. Dollar Tree, Michael's, wherever, But Dollar Tree seems to the paint really seems to be holding up, everyone. The acrylic art, the acrylic paint, I've never had a problem with it. I get it all from Dollar Tree, the paint, the boards. I go to Michael's craft store also. But normally at Dollar Tree, their paint is fabulous. I looked at the ingredients, and with their acrylic versus Michael's, and it's all the same. So cheaper. But so let's see what else piece of art we're going to do. This is going to be awesome. Yeah, I like Michael's, but Dollar Tree's really got good bargains, and you get, and you have every color in there. So let's see. I'm mixing this water soluble, and I'm gonna find out where this is gonna take me. And find out something. We're fixing to find out. And I hope this stays this real riveting color. It's so slimy, but I hope it stays this riveting color, right? I'm going to throw in some of this. I'm going to throw in some of the extra paint that I have from earlier today. Because, you know, that's just how I do it. And I'm going to throw it in. And I hope it just stays just beautiful like this, right? Because when you can get it to stay like that, you got a good piece of art there. And let's just see how this is going to go. And I'm going to take some of this, and this is so gooky. Do you see how slimy that stuff is? So slimy, it's like lifting up. Yeah, let's take you down to the board. And it's like you're in a cosmic zone here. I'm going to mix it up, and I'm going to, you know, kind of put some of this white into it and see where we're going to take this down. Because this is going to really, really hook up and really, really be neat. Because when you can take it and take it to the next level, it's like something's tucked in there. Oh my. That's crazy. You probably think I'm nuts, but look at this. We're seeing something different tonight using this kind of beautiful, like water paint. We're seeing something different on this board I've never seen before. Look at this. I mean, look at this. I don't know if we're meant to see it this way. Hold on a second. I don't know if we're meant to see it this way. And it's almost like something's tucked down into the groove, right? And then you do see a face here. Everyone, do you see that face? Hold on a minute. See, you think it's over. This is incredible because this one really is really unique because look at this. You can see a face, everyone, right in the shadow of that green. Do you see that? You can see that face right there laying in that green. That green is like it became a face. Does anybody see that? Look at that. That's incredible. What that green pulled out. It's like you're in a different time zone. This piece is twisted. And I love the fact that you see this face here. That is awesome. And I'll have the right face. So I know that there's a face on here. Because, yes, definitely. That's incredible. You see, and then what I used was this green. And it's just that kind of green. And it got that kind of reaction. Look at that. That's just this kind of green with like sparkles in it. And I get this face up here out of nowhere. Everybody, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like. Wow, that is insane. We have done such beautiful art tonight. And I love how it's just sliming down, right? Look how it's sliming down. That is insane, everybody. This is a work of art. Because look at this. We see this face. I mean, it's shook. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. This is a work of art, I must say. I must say this is a beauty. This is really a beauty because look at this. You can see that face. Look at that. You can see a face. And what I used here was just that green, but that green with those sparkles pulled out a face in the midst of all this. Wow. Yes, Richard, thank you. That is incredible, everybody. Look at that. That face, that dripping of there. I love it. I love it how it's just like oozing down into that. And that must be how that is, right? That must be how that water is when it connects to the it just makes that real nice. Now this was a piece of art of something that I did tap, but I just didn't, it was just negative energy. of something and someone. So we're going to tap over this, and I've been just using it as a hold board to hold the different arts, but now we're going to do this. I'm going to actually take this and cover up my clothes so we can just tap over this, and let's see what we can come up with, because let's just tap something like so positive over this, right? Oh, I forgot to show you this. I love yous, everybody. Look at that. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for watching my channel. I love yous. So hold on a second. So we're gonna tap. I'm gonna take this. Boy, I got so much stuff over here. You don't understand. Stuff's falling on me and beating me up over the head over here. But I'm gonna take, and I'm going to like clean. I'm just gonna get all this negative energy off this board. Let's just take the negative energy off the board of what the other piece of art was about. And everybody, if you watch that, there was some negativity of what that was tapped out about. But I'm not going to regurgitate that. We're just going to just do something, and we're going to kind of tap over this, and we're going to make this incredible piece of art, right? We are, Jason says, we are, yes. Thank you, Richard. We're going to just tap over this, and we are going to look. We are really, 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 really going to not focus on negative energy tonight, and we're not going to focus on craziness tonight. And we're just going to, because you know how my intuition loves a good challenge, right? And loves to challenge and go, okay, let's just find out about this or that. But you know what? Sometimes you got to step back from that. I don't know. No. But let's see. I know my intuition wants to talk about something, but we're just... All right. So now since I cleansed that and just cleanse that palette, right? Look, just cleansing the palette. Everyone, sometimes you just got to give it a good cleanse from what it was, because we're going to renew this. And we're going to renew it with this, everyone. This is a barber brush, but we're going to renew it with this, but we're going to put this fiery red in here. Ever since everybody loves red, Jason's wanting red, and everybody loves red. We're gonna tap in something with this. We're gonna tap something, and I don't even know. See, the thing is, when you tap the red into the and use that, it's hard to see it when it's dried, and you have to. I can't show it on live because it's so hard. It's really, really hard to see the art. It's hard to see anything. And I'm going to let this other color collide with it and see what kind of crazy art we can get out of this. I'm going to let the red and that pink collide. And I want to see what kind of collision course it goes on. Look at that. That is sexy. Oh my gosh. It is riveting, but it's having a message. It's having a message. It's coming through, and I'm not into this tonight. I'm not into a message tonight. Are you? I'm sure you are. Because the messages, you know how the messages get crazy, right? But look how that collision course of that red and that pink just suddenly collide, and it's just something about it that's so beautiful, and it takes you on this like, I don't even know, this euphoric run, right? I love it. I love it. Let's see how we can collide and marinate these colors in this sexy way. And I want to marinate these colors. Look at this. Let's see what kind of fire and ice we get. Look at that. Holy crap. Wow. We got it going on here tonight. Look at this. This is sexy. Look. And by tomorrow, we will see faces in this. Wow. I took those colors and I marinated them in. Now, this is how I tapped it, but I'm going to turn it this way. And what does it look like? It's not real interesting that way. But there is a face. There is a face in it this way. It's almost like an alien face. Do you see it? Do you see that face right back there hiding? We see you, face. We see a lot of faces this way. Well, there's boatloads of faces this way. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. That way is like crazy. So tomorrow when you see this, it is going to have so many faces this way. It's insane. Look at that. It's insane what that did. And in this way, it takes you on another euphoric ride. It all depends what ride you want. And I can't hold this up because it'll run so bad and then the art will run. Look at that. But we see, but guess what, everybody? This is so gooey, it's slipping out of my hand. But guess what? We see this face in here. We see boatloads of faces in here. Look at this. It's almost like an alien hiding behind the scene. Do you see that? Everyone, do you see that alien? You have got to see that alien tuck its head right there. I'm serious. This is so insane. He's right here, tucking his head right here. And you can see it. If I wouldn't have went over it with the red, look at that. You can see him perfect. Tomorrow we are going to see faces on this board. This has been a heck of a tap night if I've ever seen one. This has been crazy. And I hope and pray that this art will adhere and do good to me. I'm spraying it to preserve the art, because this one is going to tell us a story, and we got to analyze this and be investigators tomorrow. Because remember, we used to investigate the art and find out what's on it. Remember, we used to do that. We got to take it back to the investigative part of the art, because there's a lot to this board that's telling us something. Yes, look at that. And that alien's face is coming through right there. You can almost see his shoulder or something else here, his shoulder, but his face right here. And it looks like it could be his shoulder. And look at that. This is wild. This is the wildest tap. Oh my gosh, it's taking my breath away. That's how scary this shit is. It is scary as ever. This is the most wildest tap. And this was the last one for the night, everybody. This is the last tap for the night. And is it wild? This is wild. Wow. So let's just let it rest and let it sit here. And I'll tell you, isn't that crazy? Yes, Jason, it was wild, and it looks wild. And what I love about, I never worked with the, oh my God, you should see the face that's on there. It just jumped out at me. It is beyond scary. I'll have to show it to you. It is literally beyond scary if you see that. This face that's on this board right now, it just jumped out at me. You would freak out. You would completely freak out. Completely freak out. Let me see if I can show you it. Let me take you off of here, because it's resting. This is weird. Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see that? That's crazy. Everyone, that is beyond the scope of craziness right there. And I'm not joking you. I tap out some weird stuff on this show, but I tell you what, it's getting crazier and crazier and crazier by the minute. That's I don't know. That's wild, isn't it? Right? Richard, that one is like wild. It's like, I don't even know. I don't even know what you call that. I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. That one is weird. So I can't wait to take it downstairs and high shine it. Well, let it dry overnight, and then in the morning high shine it. And we'll actually see what's going on. We're going to investigate it. We'll see what the tap turned out. We'll see what's going on with it, everyone. Don't forget to stay tuned, because the best is yet to come. Oh, come on. Richard, some people say that. Don't be afraid. Come on. Well, there's some pieces that shake me up. but I'm so used to it. I don't even know. Everybody's like, and everyone, there is no devilish stuff that goes on this channel. I'm a God-fearing woman. I'm a Christian lady. There is none. It's just how the art taps out, and who knows what is happening? Who knows what the message is supposed to be sent? We don't know. You know, there could be a message that could be sent through that, and we just don't know. So you know, you're thinking it's me and all this and that, and I don't have anything to do with it. I tap it out. However, my intuition, and let me see if I can suck this. Oh no, I tried to suck this back up and it just got worse. It got worse. So I have to get that thing a whole new different a whole new different canister for it. I'll have to get a thing for it because I tried to squeeze it back up in. It is, Jason. Everything's an adventure around here. You know that, right? Everything's euphoric. Everything I'm taking you on a ride. Whether it's in the Jeep, whether it's right. It used to be in Smokey. Now it's in the Jeep. And at least Smokey never overheated. I can reassure you that motor always ran good. I miss that car so much. That car never overheated. It always ran good. It just had a bad muffler. And I miss it so much. I miss Smokey. I mean, I like the Jeep, but it's not like Smokey, you know. But every tap does have an adventure, and every live has an adventure, and all of you have an adventure. So thank you for watching, everyone. I love you. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Don't forget to come back tomorrow because I will be here doing a little saying hi and scratching up the boards. And then we'll bring it back to the evening at 8:30. We will be investigating these 3, 4, 5 pieces of art that I just tapped out. 3 boards, 2 albums. That's a lot of art for a night. Didn't even realize I tapped out that much. I'm trying to tap down each night how much art I'm doing, everybody. We got to tap this down. Come on now. But I love doing the art so much that it never gets boring to me. Like, I can just tap out art and tap out art. That's how much I love doing this. And that's how much my intuitive notion hits me so bad, right? And my intuitive notion is hitting me to do an a little intuitive tap counsel right now, right? Because, you know, when I'm sitting and thinking, you know, have you ever, and this is just my little intuitive tap counsel right now, you know, and then don't forget to go over there and hit that subscribe. But I was thinking about this, you know, and how do we win a race? How do we win a race, everybody? How do we win at anything? And in closing for this night, this is the little intuitive tap counsel. How do we win anything, everybody? Well, how I always see that we win things is by putting in the due diligence to win that race, to standing up to the good fight of that race, right? No matter what it is, no matter what you're up against, right? It matters what you do to win that race. It matters how hard you work to put in that race to win it, right? And when you're in a race that is fair, there's something beautiful about that, right? It doesn't matter what side you're on, but when you're running a race, say you're running and you're an athlete or whatever you are, whatever you're trying to do to win a race, right? And it may the best person that puts in that gusto win, right? Because a race is not won by how popular someone is or how famous someone is. It's won by the merits of the credibility of a person. It's won by the merits of who's standing on firm ground and who is believing in what they're saying and doing, right? A fair race, it all depends what you're doing, is won by the person that has worked so hard for that race to be won, right? And nothing on this earth that wins a race is bought. We have to work for everything we do. We can't just go and buy everything because we want it, right? We have to put in the due diligence. We have to work to win those races. It's like um, you know, when I was a speed skater, you know, I had to go to practice to win the race. I couldn't just go, hey, can I give you this so I can win this race? I had to go to practice every day and for hours to win that race. And sometimes, you know, you just put in that practice and you don't win the race. But at least you know that you put in the practice, right, to try to win that race, right? And winning something does not require much. It requires people believing that you are the right person for what they need. And if you're not, well, then they'll let you know that too, right? But a fair race is one when the gloves are off and everybody's chips are down in the same spot, right? And then you let the people decide who they want, not who you want. We let people decide who they want. And then when we're in this fair race, whether it's this or this, but then we have this in the middle that's voting for, or whatever it is, or winning this race for either side, right? That's the fair race. Because each person has a stake in it. It's not bought. It's not taken. It's not given. It is won on merit, everybody. A race is won on merit. Remember that. So have a blessed night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.